right, that is actually a lot of Teamsters players getting ready for what could be a full and nationwide UPS strike to take effect at the end of this month if they don't get what they want. Sean O'Brien is here, the Teamsters General President, to delineate exactly what they want. Sean, very good to have you. Maybe you could spell, where does this stand now, and are you any closer than you were last week?
Thank you, sir, for allowing me to be on the show.
Thank you.
We're not any closer. Talks broke down. UPS walked out July 5th at 4:15 a.m. The contract expires July 31st. We had negotiated hard, agreed on a lot of terms and conditions that were beneficial to our members, and we're 95% through the process, and all that's left now is economics, and we were focused on the full-time and part-time wages, and UPS said they had no more to give to these part-timers especially, and it's embarrassing for a company this size and this successful not to want to reward the people that make them truly a success.
Well, they say they are rewarding the people. We tried to reach a company spokesman. The best we could do, sir, was get a statement from them saying that the Teamsters have stopped negotiating despite historic proposals that build on our industry-leading pay. We're proud of what we put forward in these negotiations, which deliver wins for our people. The Teamsters should return to the table to finalize this deal. So they're essentially saying to you, Sean, you're the problem, not them.
Yeah, it's always easy to blame someone else. We've been pretty transparent through this whole process, and UPS hasn't once got in front of a camera. They keep sending out these press releases, but you know their story is compelling but highly inaccurate. They know what our members need. They know what we want. We've been stating our intentions for a year now in hopes of trying to reach a deal. So UPS can say what they want, but one thing's sure, our message has been consistent.
All right, for the time being, nothing is affected, right? There's no walkout just yet. All of this occurs on the first day of the two-day Amazon Prime Day sale, for which, I meant, a lot of your guys deliver a lot of those goods. What do you tell folks at home who don't understand the details of what you're arguing over, that they might not down the road get their packages or worse?
Well, look, I mean, that's up to UPS, and if UPS doesn't reward our members, then you know they'd be causing the strike and the work stoppage. But the general public has to understand that through the pandemic, the toughest times, our members, they're UPS men and women who deliver their packages, and the unsung heroes, the part-timers that loaded those packages, were never rewarded. They were never compensated correctly. They went out there and risked their lives. And we hear about all these post-pandemic shortfalls in society. The one positive thing with e-commerce, especially UPS, they've seen 100% growth. They've made $100 billion. Their stockholders have been rewarded by 50%. There's been lucrative stock options given to CEOs, and our members haven't shared in any of those wins. So it's time now, and it's up to UPS whether they want to do the right thing by their employees or not.
Are you worried that conditions over which you don't have control, and for that matter, neither does UPS, if the consumer slows down? We're seeing early signs, not necessarily ominous ones, that consumers are retrenching a bit, and that could be a case of very bad timing for you folks.
Look, it's one thing that's driving e-commerce is, you know, everybody wants instant gratification. They want their packages yesterday, and I'm one of them. But, you know, the reality is the one thing UPS is good at, UPS is always good at running their business and capturing volume. Any shortfall in volume is not going to be long-term, and once this issue is resolved, I'm certain that it will be business as usual.
So you're not worried about, you know, some people go so far as to say a recession is imminent. That doesn't seem in a lot of the data to indicate that. But it would be a kick if, just as you're trying to nail down an agreement, we get more economic news that maybe the company is sensing will reinforce their notion that they can't be as generous because the economy won't be as accommodating.
Well, I think the one thing to point out is that UPS has moved their earnings call twice already, and they've moved it to August 8th, the midterm earnings. So I don't know why they're not releasing their earnings, because maybe they're trying to hopefully get a deal and not release the profits that they've made so far. So, you know, that's something to take into consideration. But like anything else, if there's a recession, you know, it always hurts working people, but at the end of the day, that recession ends at some point in time, and we build back bigger, faster, and stronger.
Got it. All right. Sean O'Brien, thank you. The Teamsters General President, and by the way, we did put out these calls to UPS. They're always welcome to come on and give their side of the story. That statement was the best we could do for the time
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.